Hello guys, welcome back, and in this video we are going to look on how to create the product test and also the product update test. So without further ado, let us dive in and see how to do this. So I figured out on my test here, probably here we can just use the first guy instead of doing everything that we've done here and just return, the product like that. That is okay instead of returning all the products. So this will be a good practice. And so this method for creating the product will be public, say function test, create product like that. Inside here, what of course we want, number one, is to create the product, and for that we'll just say we'll use our guy here as usual, say login with headers, and then we need of course to post JSON, and the first data of course is going to API slash products, and our second guy is going to be an array name price description, believe name, let's say test product, like that. I believe also we have the price. The price we can say maybe for now 200, and description, let's say test product description, like that. And we are good to go. And then now on the response, we need to assert, I believe it is 2 or 1, so I'll just say response. For this one, I'll say response assert response. I'm going to assert status should be 201, and also JSON structure. JSON structure, I'm just going to copy this guy because I'm returning the product that I've created. So I'll paste this guy here, just do like this, do like this. And now what I'll do now is that this delete get user, I'll just move it on the last test here. So like that, and I believe that is okay for now. So let us test our guy and see here. I'll do this, I'll do test here again, I'll run this. I'm getting this error, and this error is 500, and that is because I have forgotten to add the user ID here. So I think we need to validate that everywhere, and here we can just say, let us see, we can say user first, get the first user, and we can grab the ID. So we also need to validate that in our product, let me see, product request. So that is inside our guy here. Where is it? HTTP request, products to request. We need to add here and say user underscore ID will be required, and where we do have the models here in the products, we need also to add our guy here, which is user underscore ID, like that, and then we will be good to go. So let us try again and run this and see. So I'll clear the database first. So I'll run this test again and see. Let's run the test. And now our test passes. Now our test is okay. So that is great. So let us write the test for the product update. So what I'm going to do is just copy this. I'm going to duplicate this here. This is going to be test update product. Update product. This is going to be, just use put, and what we want to do is also to pass, let's grab the first product here. Say product is equals to product, our first product here, and I'll say first like this. So I'll grab the first product here, I'll say this product, I'll grab the ID, I'll concatenate like this, believe that is okay, and then now I'm not going to update the user ID, the name, I'm going to say updated test product, the price, let us put 400, the description, let us say updated test product like that, that should be fine. And then the structure, I believe, let's go and confirm on the product controller. The structure is the same and the response should be 200. So our response here should be 200 like this, and we are good. So let us test this again and see. So I'll go here, I'll test this again. So I'm getting the error undefined token, and that is because I believe I need to remove the user from this other guy now, and then I'll go back. So what I can do now, let me first refresh, and let me run now the test. This, and now we have our product updated, and the test is that all the tests are running okay. So one more thing we can add here is that we can actually, on the update, what we can do is that we can say database, believe there is databases, and the table should be products. We can check if it has a product with this structure like this, the updated one. So that can also be a good test here. So we can do that. So after the update, we have to make sure that this thing exists in the database. So let us try this again. I'll just run this again, run the test. All right, our test passes okay, so that is good. So the last one that I'm going to write is for the delete. Let me copy this guy until here. And what I'm going to do is to delete this guy. Scroll down. I'm going to paste this guy here and do this. So this is going to be test delete product. I'm going to, this is going to be delete. And what we are going to do here is just pass the ID without the data. So I'm going to delete this guy like this here, like this. And we are good there. And so you want to make sure that we are set 204. and we are not returning any data like this, and we can say that assert database missing, and there we want to make sure that we don't have uh, the name should be, we can say, the product name. So we don't want to have the product in the DB. So we can say like that, or we can even use the ID. Let us use the ID to just make sure that do not have that product in the in the database like that. And then we delete the user, of course, and we are good to go. So let me just confirm if you have any error. We are good here, we are good. Let us run this and see. So I'll go here, I'll clear this, I'll run the test again. When I run the test, they run okay. As you can see now, the feature for the authentication is okay. The registration, the login, the logout, the feature for the product management is okay. We're able to get products, create products, update products, delete products, and now all our feature tests are running okay. So what I'm going to do behind the scene before we jump next to our next module, whereby now we'll see how to create the documentation for API, is that I'll create the feature test for the user management. So if you want to try it out on your own and let me know how it fared on. But this I'll do behind the scene, and then in the next module, let us meet whereby we'll work on the API documentation. And that is it. This brings us to the end of this module.